And we're so excited to see everybody. I already kind of called out all of our in-person locations: Burlington, Rutland, Bennington, Brattleboro, probably a few more that I'm missing. We are so excited to see you all and then kind of start you off tonight on this Zoom, bringing everybody together statewide, but then also making sure that you guys have time to interact in person and enjoy each other's company. So thank you to everyone for being here tonight and for making this happen. You are also our guinea pigs of sorts of this hybrid version. So we're going to rock and roll with it, see how it works, and kind of excited to get started here. So this update is really important, not only because it's we just love seeing everybody and it's always special to gather together virtually and in person, but because it comes on the heels of one of our most historic moments in our childcare campaign. For the first time ever, we released last week our childcare candidate endorsements. So exciting. And so that's exciting. We're excited to be hosting in-person events again, both tonight and what we'll be doing in October leading up to the elections. But it's been really, really exciting for us to have this historic moment and then to gather with you all tonight to update you on where we go from here. So thank you everyone who's gathering virtually and gathering in Brattleboro, Rutland, Burlington. And I don't know if I'm missing any of the in-person ones, call it out, but yeah, our endorsements, really, really excited. So we'll get into some really tactical work, election season action planning. And I'm just here to kind of provide a quick update on everything that you all are kind of seeing via email. You'll also, I should probably have stopped to say, for those of you who don't know, I am Emily. I work with Let's Grow Kids and the Action Team. And I also have 3 little ones at home. So I have a almost year-old, a 4-year-old, and so you might see some of these little ones pop into my screen a little bit because it is dinner time. So I'm on a little call right here, so you will see them pop in and out of our screen. So just kids are welcome, and we're so excited to have all the kiddos across the state join us tonight as well. So let's get into it here. And many of you saw that we announced this important slate of candidates. To go over it, we had 131 endorsed candidates. They represented all major parties: Democrats, progressives, Republicans, as well independents. And they have demonstrated that they are committed to putting Vermont's economy on a sustainable path by taking action to transform Vermont's childcare system in 2023. This is exciting. It is an announcement that we have been waiting for. It is the time and moment we have been waiting for, and it is really a historic moment for our state. For the first time ever, in leading up to an election, Vermonters have a coalition of endorsed candidates that are committed to transforming our state's broken childcare system. It excites me. It should excite all of you. It is really a powerful statement, and this slate demonstrates that candidates in every corner of Vermont, from every county, all over the state, understand that childcare is essential. So if you haven't already, head to the Let's Grow Kids Action Network website and check out our list of endorsed childcare candidates: House candidates, Senate candidates, statewide candidates. I think somebody is putting them in the chat for us. Yep, great. So you all know has got that. Check them out, share it out to your networks far and wide. We'll talk a little bit more about or working with our endorsed candidates. And we just wanted to also provide a little more information about our process and kind of how we came to this historic moment. So we, through the Let's Grow Kids Action Network, which, as a reminder, is our C4 arm and our affiliate that allows us to interact with candidates in the more political way that we need to as we navigate being able to pass legislation in 2023. So we invited all candidates, all Vermont candidates, federal, statewide, and legislative offices, the opportunity to complete just a brief questionnaire, and that allowed us to kind of assess their views and priorities related to childcare candidates. So we didn't set out to have this list of this large of a list of candidates. As I mentioned, 130 plus candidates, but we were absolutely blown away by the level of support among candidates for transforming the childcare system. Let me just stop for a second. Like 130 candidates committed to working alongside you, alongside our organization and the rest of Vermont to get it done for the state, and not only for our children, our families, but for the future of our state. That is exciting, and it's powerful. This slate signifies that childcare as an issue is top of mind, not just for candidates, and some of these candidates I see joining us on this call today, which is really exciting, extra engagement from candidates. We love it. It's not just top of mind for candidates, but we know it is for you all and the voters, and it really speaks to volumes of what you all have top of mind as you head into this exciting election. So our CEO, Allie Richards, cannot be here tonight. So you get the rest of the team here to join you for this important update and also to do your election action planning. But she did want to share a quick video about this historic moment. So we're going to play that and rock and roll with that.
Hello, childcare voters. It's Allie Richards, board president of Let's Grow Kids Action Network, with an exciting election season announcement. Today, Let's Grow Kids Action Network releases its first ever official childcare candidate endorsements for the 2022 general elections. This marks an extraordinary moment in the history of our state, because for the first time, Vermonters have a coalition of endorsed childcare candidates running for local, statewide, and federal office who are committed to putting Vermont's economy on a sustainable path by taking action to transform Vermont's childcare system in 2023. So by working together with this powerful slate of childcare champions who represent every corner of our state, we will be ready to build the childcare system that meets the needs of all Vermont's children, families, and early educators, while supporting a stable workforce and a resilient economy. So this upcoming election season is a crucial opportunity for us together to elevate childcare as a top issue for Vermonters and to elect these childcare changemakers into office. And we just can't afford to miss it. So please take a moment right now to visit letsgrowkidsactionnetwork.org to check out your official list of endorsed candidates, find the childcare champs running in your district, and help spread the word. Then check out our Action Center, where you'll find all the ways you can help get out the childcare vote this election season and prepare to transform our childcare system in 2023. As always, thank you. Thank you for your energy, your time, your advocacy, and for sharing our vision for a brighter future for our brave little state.
All right. So you heard it from Allie. You've heard it from me, but I will say it again. In the lead up to the election on Tuesday, November 8th, you'll hear that date a lot from everyone at Let's Grow Kids. We need to be out in our communities. We need to be attending events, and we need to be elevating childcare as a top priority for Vermonters and supporting our endorsed candidates. This is really, really crucial to our success, and I'm so excited to kind of dig in and hear from you. And I know you all will be working tonight in smaller groups to really discuss what that action looks like in your individual neighborhoods, your communities, your towns. And we love to hear your ideas for getting out there and really elevating the issue and talking to our candidates about how they're going to fix childcare in our state. So I'm going to hand it off to Suzanne Graham, our Director of Mobilization and Grassroots Engagement. We're going to dive into what we're all here for.
Childcare.
The next phase of childcare planning. And I'm really excited. This is the work, and this is why you all are here. And I'm really excited that we will get to do this virtually and then also individually out in these communities in person. So again, thank you for all you've done to get us to this moment. And then thank you for being here, and thank you for showing up in person, virtually. I know schedules are busy, and we just can't thank you enough for doing what you do out there in communities. So thank you, and take it away, Suzanne.
Awesome. Thank you, Emily. All right, so here we are in this moment where childcare is front and center. And it is only possible for it to be front and center because of the work you all have done in your communities. Over the last 2 years, in the middle of a pandemic full of chaos, crisis, and disruption in our lives, you all, our supporters, our volunteers, our people, came out for 116 virtual action team meetings where you made phone calls, you planned events, you did literally thousands of phone calls to other supporters to get them to make sure that legislators know that childcare is a crisis, that it is not working in this state, that it is impossible, and that it should not be so hard to take care of kiddos here. So just a big thank you to you all for getting us to this moment where here we are in the middle of an election season and people are running for office and fighting for a Let's Grow Kids endorsement. They care about childcare, and that is really exciting. And we're on the verge of transforming the childcare system in our state. Here we are in the final push of our campaign. That's wild. We are in the final push of our campaign. It is go time. And this month is critical. Right now, in the lead up to the election, candidates are paying close attention to what you all care about, to what their constituents care about. And these weeks will shape who our candidates become as legislators, which is why we want to make sure these next couple of weeks are loud. We know you can do that because we've seen it. So our plan here in Fieldland at Let's Grow Kids is to spend October doing 31 days of action. So across the state, we will be planning events and activities to make sure that all of our candidates hear from you and your neighbors and your family and everyone you have ever met, so that they know that going into legislative session, we are counting on them. We are counting on them to solve this problem now. So we're a small but mighty team of organizers that you have met over the years and you will continue to meet over the coming weeks and months and years. And we've got a bunch of really great things planned. You'll hear about that when we break out into our regional crews. And we need you. We need your help. We need your brilliant brains. We need your creativity to make sure that over the next couple of weeks, we're everywhere. So here's how this is going to work. We've got in-person teams in Brattleboro, in Bennington, in Rutland, and in Burlington. Feel free to come off mute and give us a little shout. But that'll take a minute, and I'm going to keep talking anyway. And they're going to jump off in a minute, and they're going to go plan, and they're going to make some magic happen. And then for all of you who are online with us, we're going to break up into regions and do a little bit of region-specific planning. So, next steps. Those of you who are in person, go forth and create magic. We will be sending out a wrap-up on Friday of all of the amazing things that our teams across the state plan, come up with, dream up, envision, so that we can really build out a powerful month leading up to the election. And your organizers will be following up with you. So that's that for those of you who are in person. Thank you so much for being here. We are so excited to hear what you all come up with. This is our first time ever doing a call like this where we've got folks in person and online planning at the same time. So welcome to Let's Grow Kids History. Have fun. And then for everyone online, hang tight and we will set you up in breakout groups. All right, so here we are at 6:59. stay tuned for a wrap-up email with lots of new events and ways to sign up for some of the things that are local and getting brainstormed in those teams. Stay tuned for more information about lawn signs, which all of you will be getting information about lawn signs. We have a ton of them and we want to get them out before the election. So, which I think especially for folks who have program centers, you will be hearing from Tammy and Lori, you'll be hearing from Rex about those.
Can I say,
yes.
sorry, introduction. Wendy, thank you so much. You gave me a compliment and I don't know how to take compliments, so I did not appreciate it, but thank you. That's all.
I was showing my gratitude for the effort you put in for a really awesome event.
Thank you.
And validating that it's all about relationships. It's like, we don't harp on that enough. It's all, Vermont is small. These candidates are, as I say, fellow human beings, and they love this interaction. The relationships are what's going to make or break this campaign and this effort. It's what it's all about. So we cannot understate. No, that's exactly what you said, Kathleen. The relationships are key. So get on out there and start building them. And it starts with one step at a time. You don't get the full relationship right at the beginning, but one step at a time. And I'm so excited to see all of you.
And if anyone is thinking about, has never done that kind of thing and is worried about stumbling over the words and being a poor public speaker, I'm a terrible public speaker. I hang out with babies all day. So, and it still went well, even though I was super awkward and stumbly, and we still had there was still a great conversation that was had. So I don't know, I wanted to share that anecdote because I was very, very nervous, and it didn't go perfectly, but it was still successful.
Yeah. Yes. And Kathleen, we keep hearing about, it is so successful. It is celebrated inside of our little world. So yeah, thank you. And then I'll stop talking about how great you are so that it doesn't get weird for you.
Thank you.
All right. Any last big ideas, thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns before we all go to bed?